Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the Superstars of Wrestling series for the 19th of February and 1994. We've got well over 175 episodes of this particular series here, and without a doubt, definitely worth checking out. We've also got over 1,300 total audios available. We're going to have the largest audio collection of wrestling review audio available over the next few years. My goal is at least 20,000 shows over the next couple of years. Obviously, a long way from there, but we are here. Eventually going to cover independence, maybe even Japan, depending on what feedback looks like. But anyway, we open with Owen Hart and Marty Jannetty. Match I didn't know I wanted to see until I saw it. Lots of back and forth. Of course, Owen Hart starting his heel run here in November of 93. Well, actually, January of 94. Still a babyface up until January 22nd. So, a couple of months into Owen Hart's heel run, Owen takes a couple cheap shots at Jannetty. Jannetty with the side headlock and a power slam for near fall on Owen. Worth going out of your way to see this match just because it looks good. Owen cuts him off, kind of the walk up the turnbuckles sort of thing. Basic stuff. And Jannetty is still able to go here in 1994. I did not realize that Jannetty stayed around for more than a couple of matches in 94. Backbreaker by Owen Hart and the cutoff. Fans are still not fully into hating Owen. I'd say an 80-20, 90-10 split again. The power slam by Jannetty looks good. Owen Hart using the sharpshooter to mock his brother and get the victory with it. Bret Hart again talks in great detail about not wanting to fight his brother. And Johnny Polo joined commentary at a midpoint. Obviously, Polo's still managing the Quebecers, but they want to give him more, video time or whatever the case may be. Also, worth noting that Quang, who is out here with Harvey Whippleman, is here in an enhancement match wearing red and black instead of the traditional all black. Red, black, and gold for Quang this week. Quang hits a couple of rather hard kicks and basic stuff. Hits the spin kick and the mist. Johnny Polo impressed by the mist. Stan Lane has taken over the announce duties and hype for WrestleMania 10. WrestleMania 10 main focus at this point is the Intercontinental Championship match. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon, first ladder match ever on pay-per-view in the WWF. Now they're so overdone, it's ridiculous. Having one yearly, I think, cheapens the Money in the Bank thing, I think cheapens the value of what ladder matches could be if the story was told properly. But anyway, that's a sidebar all these years later. Heidi Lee Morgan against Alundra Blaze. Short 3 or 4 minute match. Blaze, of course, Medusa Michelli, and I believe actually she beat Morgan for the championship, so this is a rematch of that situation. Crossbar, and ultimately Medusa comes back with a hard chop. Sad that they didn't have more women at the time in 94 and 95 to do the women's division correctly, because I think that Medusa could have been a major crossover star at the time, years before it became popular to do so in the mid-2000s to late 2000s. But, I mean, it's here, and certainly, Medusa gets a body slam and a couple of things. Alundra Blaze, that is. I don't know why they changed the name, probably because Vince wanted to own it. I think the concept of owning names for marketing makes sense, but I also think when you already have someone who's established with a name, I think it's not necessary. And if you only care about money and not the continuity of a career, you might be doing it wrong. In any event, German suplex by Alundra gets her the victory. Todd Pettengill encourages people to go get tickets to the upcoming WrestleMania pay-per-view, even at the Felt Forum or wherever. In any event, we have the announcement or the hype for the Crush versus Randy Savage Falls Count Anywhere match, which was horribly not good at WrestleMania 10. Savage says he feels betrayed by Crush, and as we get closer to Mania, we also have hype for other matches, including Men on a Mission and the Quebecers for the Tag Team Championships, Luna and Bam Bam Bigelow against Doink and Dink, and other things. Cy Sperling Hair Club for Men. Yes, I don't know why he would be a celebrity that they'd want to do business with here. Maybe there's an endorsement deal for his product or something that was paying decent money. Don't know, but he's one of the celebrities for the time span. Earthquake comes back in. Jim Messinger is the enhancement talent who gets the shot with the Earthquake here. Guest ring announcer to try and get things going in a positive direction in terms of hype for the promotion at the time. Earthquake with a power slam and drops the elbow, and the Earthquake vertical splash for the victory for the Quake. Power slam along the way as well. And ultimately the return of the Funeral Parlor here in 1994. Yokozuna and Jim Cornett. Basically, Cornette says that Yokozuna is still upset about the casket, and that he will, in fact, defeat Luger and Hart and anybody else at WrestleMania 10. Luger comes out and basically says that Cornette and Yokozuna are disgraced. They do a face-to-face confrontation that was supposed to hype the crowd up for the upcoming championship match. I think by this point, WrestleMania 10 era, it was kind of flat. Mike Ronaldo facing off against Shawn Michaels in an enhancement match. Here, Shawn still carrying the imposter Intercontinental title at the time. Diesel, of course, with Shawn Michaels, and Diesel actually is the guy in the squash match here. I had written Michaels because he was the highlighted one through the process. Inset promo with Razor Ramon promising to maintain control of the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Enhancement talent hits a couple drop kicks, doesn't even knock Diesel off his feet. Diesel manages to do the catch of a slam into the backbreaker, and again, there we go. Ultimately, Michaels is happy with his man on the outside, and Diesel does get the victory after a body slam and some snake eyes and a power bomb along the way. Owen Hart promises that he will prove that he has always been the best Hart come the pay-per-view WrestleMania 10, and that will close us for today, and we will move on to yet another of these Superstar series. Over 170 some already in the archive. Going to add to them as they add them on Peacock. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment, everybody.